only 7. I have 4,962. But I'm going to go from the top of that. So I think one of the most important things, regardless of whether you're a realtor, mortgage person, insurance, the #1 key to success in sales is understanding that you're there to help other people. And I always tell people, I feel like part of my success has been the more I give to others, the more I get back. And I think it's so important when you do that, you cannot give, and it's not giving if you expect something in return. And, you know, I've gotten fortunate that I've had a lot of ones with people, and I just say, you know, it's funny, the last 3 years, my company has doubled and tripled in business. And what I know is that the more if people know me, I'm up every day at 4 a.m. I said 4 a.m. My dad owned a Dunkin' Donuts. Remember that commercial guy who used to make the donuts? You don't know how true that is. So, and before Denny moved here, and he was living in Texas, and we were doing some business together. Denny stayed with me, so he knows. He would go to bed. I was still working. He got up. I was still working. So he was like, "What the heck is going on?" It was kind of like Santa Claus. All of a sudden, everything gets done. But between 4 and 7, I run my business. Right? Certain things have to be done. So that the rest of the day, I typically meet 6 to 8 people every day to have one-on-ones. April was one of the gracious people yesterday. She started my day. But #1, the ability to make sure you're there to help others. And when you do that, and you don't expect anything from them, because sometimes you get it, I believe in karma, from somewhere else. It's believing in that. I call faith, not fear. Faith that the universe supports when you do the right things.
And I'm glad you mentioned that, because I believe in a concept called give to get market. And basically what that means is when you give of yourself information to those who are in need, that person may not repay, but others do. And just for myself personally, I can think of several experiences where business has done well because I gave, but I didn't give, like Peter mentioned, with the intent to get something back from that particular individual. I'll give you a prime example. This is how I made $200,000 in like 6 weeks a couple of years ago. Prior to real estate, I owned a tax business. I still own a tax business. And about 5 or 6 years ago, we started just giving out toys as a way to connect with the community. And every year I gave more toys, my business increased. And I didn't give toys with the intent or with the tag that you had to do business with me. It was just a way to connect with the community. And the year that I gave out the absolute most toys is the year that I made the absolute most amount of money. In regards to real estate, I think I was talking to this before not too long ago. She's a short sale expert. So from your real estate business standpoint, look for opportunities and ways for you to give information to people who you know need it. People who are in distress, you can send them information that you know that they need. Now, will they do business with you? Who knows? But like Peter mentioned, that's not the point. You give, and then the universe just returns. Anybody else have any stories that they could think of when that law kind of played true in your business that you want to share? Think of? No, that's cool. All right.
They're just so enthralled. They're ready to move on to #2.
Let's keep it rolling.